If you're spending time with loved ones for the holidays, chances are you're going to hear a lot of stories, the ones you love to hear and the ones you've heard too many times. But have you ever wanted to help your loved ones document those timeless stories? It can be challenging to write an entire book of life memories, but StoryWorth makes it fun and easy. This is how anyone can write a book about their life. Every week, StoryWorth will email your loved one a single life-related question that you pick from their collection, like, what's the bravest thing you've ever done? Or what's the farthest you've traveled? I personally love to hear everyone's most embarrassing stories. Then all they have to do is reply with a story. Then after a year, StoryWorth compiles your loved one's stories, memories, and even any photos into an exquisite hardcover book, creating a valued keepsake. Help your family share their story this holiday season with StoryWorth. Go to storyworth.com/reps today and save $10 on your first purchase. That's StoryWorth.com/reps to save $10 on your first purchase. storyworth.com/reps.
What's up, guys? 'Tis the season for holiday parties, lounging around the fire, and packed shopping malls. Parade has you covered for the best fitting bras, comfiest underwear, and apparel without a trip to the mall. So you just order online, get shipped directly to your house. If you're worried about finding the right size, you can take their Find Your Bra Size quiz and avoid the awkward guessing game and multiple returns. Parade has extended their holiday sale. You can get 30, 40, or 50% off, plus an additional 5% off when you use our code REPS at checkout. That's REPS. So don't miss this sale. Get 35% off, no minimum order at checkout when you use our code REPS. That's REPS. Happy shopping!
I can hear you now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I was just about to say, welcome to Between the Reps with Brooke, Jeanna, and Devin. Or Brooke, Devin, and Jeanna. I still don't know which order it goes in.
Any of them.
Any of them. What are you on the back porch?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did a CrossFit class, hurt myself.
Like really? Or just your soul?
No, I hurt myself really, but it was expected.
What does that mean?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Well, it was a workout. Let's see, it was an EMOM for 36 minutes. Minute one, and I changed it up, but it was supposed to be 10 power cleans. Prescribed weight was like 105 for girls. And then minute two was GHD sit-ups for 18. Minute two was burpee box jump overs, 8. Then GHD sit-ups, and then calories on the rower, and then bar muscle ups, and then rest a minute on the 6th minute. So I'm looking at it, and they've got on the board, they've got like your different versions, right? It's not like RX'd. It's more like the easiest one, they just call it sweat.
Uh-huh.
I'm always like, I'm just trying to get sweaty. Okay?
Yeah, that would be
I'm going to do sweat. Yes.
I would want
and
one
so what
like
I
below
decided,
sweat.
Todd's like, do it RX. And last time I did a workout at this gym, the RX, it was like prescribed weight for women was 45-pound bar. And it was just a lot of reps. It was hang power snatches, push press, sumo deadlift high pulls, and front squats. So it was just a bar complex, but it wasn't supposed to be really heavy. It was supposed to be more like a lot of reps, like endurance, like
Taxing.
Muscle endurance. Yes. Yeah. And I was like, man, that's a lot of work on my upper body. I'm going to use it. I'm going to do 35-pound bar. That's, and it wasn't heavy, but I was like trying to tread lightly, like I'm getting back into exercising regularly or more regularly. And so I'm like, listen, I don't want to really ruin this for me. Cause it's like, yes, I could do it. I could do 45-pound bar.
Yeah.
But I may not be back for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you.
So the workout today I was like, listen, I'm still going to suffer. I'm like, you think I'm not going to suffer? It's still going to hurt. It's going to be hard. And so what I did is I'm like, I'm not going to do the 10 power cleans. I'm going to try and, each round, maybe I'll try to add weight, do less reps just to get under a heavier barbell. And which is so funny because like a heavy barbell, you guys, it's not even close to what I used to think was heavy.
Yeah, crazy.
So, but I was like, I'm just going to, I haven't been doing that and I'd like to. So I'm not going to do the 10 reps. I'm going to add a little bit of weight, less reps. Still going to be hard. It's 36 minutes and there's 5 stations. So
yeah, 36 minutes is a long EMOM.
Yes. So I did less reps on the clean. So I never really like came off the clean, like not ready to do something else. But after a couple rounds, I was coming off like feeling worked, but not dying. And then the GHD sit-ups, I was doing 15 because I haven't been doing any GHD sit-ups. And then I did the first couple rounds just pull-ups instead of bar muscle-ups. And then the last few rounds, I jumped up and was like, I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 2, like just to do it. But all of it together, exactly what I thought would happen. And even with me, like holding back, changing the programming, like making it seem like it's still going to, I'm going to feel like I get good work done. I'm going to be really tired, but I'm not going to like kill myself. And I'm just trying to like reintroduce, slowly myself into some of these compound movements that are hard, that you don't just like jump in and do. Right. I'm locked up my neck. I think I've got a couple ribs out. And I whacked my left elbow, on the older, all of them, but like, the older GHD machines, how they have out where your butt goes, it has those 2 bars where you like put your hands on it.
Yes.
On the newer versions, the bars kind of go out,
yes,
out of your way.
Yeah, they go bing, ding. Yeah. So you hit your elbow.
This one was an older one. And on the way back, on the first round, I whacked my elbow, like right above my elbow, right by the bottom of my tricep. In that, I've got such like a knot in there. That's into my burpees. I could barely go into a push-up with my elbow.
My God.
I was like, what?
You're an old lady now.
Yeah.
You're going to break a hip in the next workout.
Gosh. So I've got like nerve pain down my right side, down my arm. I'm locked up. I tried to do like some stretches, like nothing like super intense, but even just like, like neck stretches where you're just like passively just trying to I'm trying to visualize, like I'm breathing, like relax,
right,
let it go.
But isn't this the hard thing? Okay, this is the hard thing though, and especially coming from somebody that's like been at your level of working out, right? Anytime you get into that situation and the people always mean well, but they feel like they're pushing you, right? Like, no, you should do this, and it kind of like gets in your head like, you're right. You know what? Maybe I have been sandbagging it a little bit.
Like, you know what? I am a pussy.
You know what? Yeah.
Everyone's been saying it.
And it only takes, and it's not like these people are saying that, but it's like, you have this, like this mentality or like this inner dialogue that's telling you like, oh my God, they're right. Like I need to step my shit up. And you're not even like going for it. So you still feel like, oh, I'm still holding back, but I'm going to push myself a little harder than normal. Yeah. And then look what happens. You need to fucking listen to yourself. It's okay. Yeah. And it's hard because in that class mentality, and I can imagine, like, for me, I'm a fucking nobody, man. Like, I'm going to go somewhere and I'm just going to, they're going to like, oh, she looks like she would probably just sandbag those pull-ups, but like,
she's like, yep.
yeah. But, it's like, but I can imagine like going in, having been this like elite athlete, right? And going into this where, people know who you are, people know who you were, and then just feeling like, well, fuck, And
then in the middle of the workout, they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm going to do ab mat sit-ups instead. And then also too, like, I'm not doing a lot of reps, So every time I'm like kind of dying, they're like, come on, you can do it. And I'm just like, listen,
stop pushing me. But yeah, it's, I can imagine. And that's like, it's so cool about CrossFit. Like, we were just talking, we've talked about this before. Like, it's so cool how everybody wants to, in most gyms, like wants to support each other. Right.
Yes.
But everybody has a different way of doing that. Right. So like, there's the person that's like, and wants to be talked to this way. Like, come on, you pussy, like slap him a couple times, like,
dude, like that, right. Like that time when, West's team was competing and Daniel, what were they saying? Remember years ago? And they were like,
it on.
Yeah.
Was that what it was? Oh, I don't know.
This is where the workout starts. Now you gotta go. You're like,
yeah, now you gotta
been doing.
Yeah. Now you gotta turn it on. I've been fucking going this whole time.
Dude, my mom says, unhitch the trailer.
Oh my God, that's so good. You're like, what, bitch? What?
Like when you're running, like in the middle of like a run portion, unhook the trailer.
I feel like that's what I look like. How I'm running all the time.
Dude, you're out there in the middle of a race and you're like, oh my God, why didn't I ever think of that, Mom? And then just blow past everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brooke, what happened there?
Yeah.
You were in dead last,
I forgot about the trailer.
Forgot my trailer was still hooked up.
Seriously, I think that's
and I had a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
I just wrote that down because I think we're gonna make a shirt that says that.
Dude, it's gotta be like a cartoon woman, like with like a sweatband on her head in the middle of like a run. And then like you see maybe she's wearing like a belt and there's like a little kid's like
like sitting in the wagon.
Maybe like a little kid sitting in a wagon.
All right, I'll see what I can come up with.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but no, I can imagine that would be difficult.
I want a t-shirt with a pocket where it just says unhook the trailer. And then on the back of it, maybe it's just like a trailer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, I can imagine that you're probably going to be in some pain now. And,
dude, yeah, I am.
I think you just need to, I don't know. Maybe if you like
quit.
Showed up. Yeah. You should just quit. This is the kind of friend I am. Yeah, you just shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you should quit.
Yeah, you should quit. No, don't quit. But maybe you should just start going in like wearing like fake casts or something, or like you need to like wear your like neck brace or something and just go in and be like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna take this easy, guys.
Dude, I was like,
oh, okay.
I drove home because Todd was having like some work stuff, so we needed to be on the phone. I had a little PTSD just remembering this because I'm driving and I'm like, all right, I go left. Yep. And I'm like, all right.
Oh no, you couldn't move. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is there a car coming?
Yeah. If you're spending time with loved ones for the holidays, chances are you're going to hear a lot of stories, the ones you love to hear and the ones you've heard too many times. But have you ever wanted to help your loved ones document those timeless stories? It can be challenging to write an entire book of life memories, but StoryWorth makes it fun and easy. This is how anyone can write a book about their life. Every week, StoryWorth will email your loved one a single life-related question that you pick from their collection, like, what's the bravest thing you've ever done? Or what's the farthest you've traveled? I personally love to hear everyone's most embarrassing stories. Then all they have to do is reply with a story. Then after a year, StoryWorth compiles your loved one's stories, memories, and even any photos into an exquisite hardcover book, creating a valued keepsake. Millions of stories have already been told with StoryWorth because they make the process so simple. Get started with your loved one for the holidays, and before you know it, you'll be cherishing those timeless stories for generations to come. With a new grandbaby on the way, I am so excited to give this to my mother, my grandmother, and pass all of those stories all the way down the line. Help your family share their story this holiday season with StoryWorth. Go to storyworth.com/reps today and save $10 on your first purchase. That's StoryWorth.com/reps to save $10 on your first purchase. Storyworth.com/reps.
Dude, and then just to add, just because I didn't have enough pain. I hadn't, I'm like,
suffered enough.
I decided to do ab mat sit-ups instead of the GHD one because I whacked my elbow so freaking hard. I kept do them after that. But then I was thinking to myself, like trying to, I'm doing a checklist in my head. And I'm sure all of you guys are listening. You probably have similar moments, maybe not all the time, but where you're trying, there's something you're about to do that is, super taxing, or like if you do it carelessly, you could pay for it, So I'm really trying to pay attention to like squeeze my butt. Where am I driving from? Don't just don't just make it it's not a back movement. It's a hip flexor, a core, glute, it's a full movement, whatever, working all the things. yet somehow I still did too much. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to do any more of those. I've done more than enough. And I'm not an idiot. And I've coached CrossFit and, whatever. But then at the end, when I was dying with my neck and I'm trying to like stretch it out and relax and go get into a good position, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go over. And I used to do this in the GHD for my back or for my neck, where I'll lay belly down on the pads where you sit and kind of just hang.
Yeah.
Almost like an inversion table, right? So like just hang, and I was going to put my hands up on my neck and just kind of try and let myself like relax into a nice elongated, like better position.
Right.
As I do that, my back spasmed so bad. What? And I've felt this pain before. It's not, and I felt it when I was at the height of my career. The height of my career. That sounded just so stupid. That sounded so stupid. My career. Where I would get almost, if like I did a lot with, my core and my whatever, I would sometimes almost get this like little spasm, like kind of like sharp pain that would come across my back, my low back this way. So it wasn't like into my back. If you like do like a back bend, you might get like a sharp pain straight into your back, right? Because you're bending at the spine. No, it's more like definitely my muscles and coming into like through the side. Hasn't happened in a long time. And I lay over and I just know the GHD, and I haven't been doing high intensity Metcons. I haven't been doing a lot of these movements, and I've been working out at home. I don't have a GHD, and you know what? I don't compete. So I'm like, if I don't have a GHD, that's all right. Add mat sit-ups.
Yeah.
Was in that position, started having that pain spasm in my low back, and I was like, oh God.
Oh no.
And so I just push myself back up, holding onto those devil bars. And I'm trying to just like ease myself into a standing position where I don't feel like my back's going to go out. What is happening to me?
You're getting old. You're getting old is what's happening.
Man.
You're a regular person.
Well,
No, I know that.
You know what I was thinking about? Hi, ladies. My house cleaners just got here. Thank you, ladies, for being flexible. I was like, I just realized that I did this at the same time that my house cleaners are coming. And so I was like, can you guys start in my bedroom and then I'll just move?
Yeah.
Because I usually try to be out of their way. But what was I just going to say? Damn it.
I'm old.
Well, yeah, that too. God damn. Oh, well, no, I was just going to say like, that's what's hard with, this is what I was thinking about. Sorry, guys. I was just talking to somebody about this. I feel like, and don't get me wrong, crazy CrossFitters out there. And when I say crazy, I just mean that love it so much. I feel like you always see say like the masters people, the masters athletes. I feel like they're all people that started doing CrossFit. These are not, CrossFit hasn't been around a long enough, I don't think, to where we've seen like what that high intensity, like I'm talking about athletes. I'm not talking about like CrossFit as a workout. Like you and I have talked about this. I'm talking about like athletes who have been like, like when you're competing, right?
Yeah.
Like these are not people, masters, that have been like competing from the time they were young, right? Or I doubt even have been doing tons of CrossFit from the time that they're like in their 20s all the way.
Yeah, no, we haven't. No, we haven't. It hasn't been around that long.
There's no way.
When did it start? Like 2005?
Yeah, and because I feel like, and again, I still think like as a workout, it's wonderful, but I think that there are certain gyms that they're programming. I mean, like sometimes even like your mom's gym, like some of the programming she would tell
way
us
too much
about,
all the time.
Way too much. It's insane.
Even when I was competing, she'd tell me what she's doing, and I was like,
that's not even in my. Why are you doing that?
That was what I'd say all the time. Why?
Why?
Like I remember training and coaching at the gym, and you'd have all of like the those people, gym goers that really want to compete,
right?
And it was definitely when they had regionals, I feel like it's more okay because that's a very cool opportunity to go to a regional and make that with your gym or individual or whatever. And I miss regionals. You guys, if you're listening and you're like, I too miss regionals. We miss it.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing like, I'd be finished my training, or maybe I was coaching and then I was going to work out after or whatever the fact. And I'd see these people come in friends of ours too, but they'd have their whole workout written up on a little whiteboard, and I'd look at it and be like,
what is that?
Like I was training for like CrossFit games, and I'm looking at what they're doing, and I was just like, why?
Right, the volume. I know.
Like that's what I thought. I was like, why? Like
I know.
I'm like, you don't need to do all of that. Like,
no,
more is not better.
No.
But then there is, there's nuances with like, there's different types of people, like with different genetics and different things that you may, like some people may need to do more volume. Some people, maybe they're just better if they don't overdo it. Me.
Yeah.
Like I remember the conversation with my coach when I was switching to a different coach because Michael was, he didn't have enough time anymore where he didn't feel like he could be the coach that I needed. Regardless, he's doing the handoff and him trying to explain to Fowler, because my coach that I had when I was competing early on was Michael Caju. He owned Brute Strength. He started that, and then he sold that. Regardless, I worked with Nick Fowler, also worked for Brute Strength. Incredible guy, incredible coach. And the conversation was this: Michael telling Nick, if Brooke feels good, she will perform well every day. But if you break her down too much, like too much volume, I don't work well like that. Yeah. Like I compete up. Like when I'm put on the line, unless it's something that like I really just, I'm not good at that skill. Like that's going to hinder me because you can only do what you can do, right? You're only as prepared as you are, and you got to do the best you can. And hopefully most of the work on competition day, it's like, you can't be any fitter. You're as fit as you're going to be. So how can I excel? Well, it all comes down to mindset, just like what self-talk, like it comes down to like, how do you compete in your mind? And on top of that too, being smart with little nuances like transition work and rep schemes and, paying attention to pacing and not doing anything, like not allowing the field, the people you're competing with, to deter you from what your plan is. Like that is the people that can do that, man, they do awesome all the time because it's like they know who they are, they know what they're capable of. They've come to terms with like, this is how fit I am. Now, how can I be a little bit better? Well, it's being smart. It's being honest with yourself of like what you can do. Where is your limit? Now, with that in mind, how can I make this workout like benefit me to like my best ability? Like, how can I make it work to where I will do the best I can do on this workout? And the thing is so many people, they don't run their own race. That's what they say. It's like, you got to run your own race. I tried to run my own race today, guys. It still backfired.
No, I feel like you got kind of talked into not running your own race. I think that's what happened.
No, I thought I was like making
of both.
I thought I was making good choices. Turns out body's not ready for the choices I made.
Yeah, well.
I got to back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Back to find a physio.
Yeah, I was going to say back to bed.
Is there an ice bath?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? 'Tis the season for holiday parties, lounging around the fire, and packed shopping malls. Parade has you covered for the best fitting bras, comfiest underwear, and apparel without a trip to the mall. My least favorite thing to do is go shopping for bras and underwear, let alone when it's crazy packed. So you just order online, get shipped directly to your house. If you're worried about finding the right size, you can take their Find Your Bra Size quiz and avoid the awkward guessing game and multiple returns. Parade has extended their holiday sale. You can get 30, 40, or 50% off, plus an additional 5% off when you use our code REPS at checkout. That's REPS. My favorite Parade product is the super soft sleep pants. They're so comfy. They're perfect for lounging around by the fire, for sleeping, even for that last-minute Zoom meeting. The Nearly Naked Seamless Bodysuit is an amazing Skims dupe. It's more affordable, it's soft, it's smoothing, it's sculpting, it's everything you want out of shapewear. So don't miss this sale. Get 35% off, no minimum order at checkout when you use our code REPS. That's REPS. Happy shopping!
I think that's actually a really good thing that you just brought up, though, Brooke, is that because we are kind of headed into the new year, so everybody's like, you know, like their New Year's resolutions or whatever, like get back to the gym, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you haven't been working out regularly and consistently, like you can't go in there with both, you know, cannons blazing.
Go guns a-blazing.
Man.
Because then you won't be back for a while.
No, man, learn from me.
And so, yeah, it's like, it's one of those things where like you used to be able to do it and you want to be able to do it and you can do it, but it might not be the smartest choice.
Exactly.
Well, it's like
Just 'cause you
we talk about
can.
it all the time. It's called
Doesn't mean
longevity.
you should.
It's going to give us
Yeah.
longevity.
Mhm.
That'll be a t-shirt too, Devin. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
I'm writing it down right now.
I'm writing it down, taking my notes.
Gravity.
Yeah, gravity's working against me. I should be the freaking poster child for that.
So when this
And
airs-
I said oversized t-shirt, Devin, but what I picture is like one of those like nightgown t-shirts.
there's a nightgown hoodie.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, nightgown
Yeah.
hoodie?
Yeah.
Yes. Love
There's
that.
a nightgown hoodie on this.
Dude, the
night that I'm using.
Also, the nightgown hoodie would be a good. Sorry, I'm late. I didn't want to come.
Yeah.
We've been talking about doing the Between the Reps merch for what?
Since the
Forever.
beginning.
Yeah,
the
everyone's
beginning.
listening. Like everyone's listening. Like, wait, holy shit! Did you actually do it?
We've been lying for 3
did it.
years.
You guys, listen.
We've been lying for years, guys.
We've thought about it for so long, and then all of a sudden, Devin brought it to fruition.
Yes. Yeah, it has nothing to do with us.
Finally made it happen. It has been a huge learning experience, as has everything that I've done with Brooke.
But look how capable you are.
For you and me both, man. Today was a learning experience. The gym.
Yeah. But yeah, we have some merch, not a ton of different options, but enough to do some good Christmas shopping for yourself, or, you know, anybody that's one of the listeners.
A BTR fan.
A BTR fan.
So you guys, like, by next week, I mean, it could be out. Could be
Yeah.
ready. Could be doing your BTR shopping. Everyone's like,
BTR.
woo! Yay!
You can
like-
Yay.
And on that, sorry, coughing like I did Fran. I was today years old. What I was going to say, actually, when I learned, also, it's just the beginning, guys. You know, we're just putting our foot in the door of merch.
Yep.
Yeah. So make
So-
sure to, email us at betweenthereps@gmail.com and give us any kind of input that you have. So we'd love to hear it.
And even better than input, you guys. Input, but if any of you could follow it up with like, you know,
Some ideas.
like specific, like,
Can
maybe
guys do the work.
maybe
for
we
us?
have. Hey, can you guys?
Make sure you send your ideas in the vector file, please.
Yeah.
If you have tons of good ideas, and maybe you were like, I used to work in an industry where I did a lot of printing and I know manufacturers and I have this thing and this connection, send us your resume.
Yeah. And I want to do it for free.
Yeah.
We're open to that.
If you're like, I'd love to help, but I can't do it for free, but you're interested in like a possible, like a discussion there, we're just starting out. So we don't make any money, but we would potentially make money. And then, we could maybe hire someone.
Or if you're a college student or have a college student
And you need a credit?
intern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you
I
have
did that
some
in college.
small children that need something to do over the Christmas break,
Little
Like,
tiny fingers.
like
Yeah,
stuffing bags.
we're not.
Oh shit, we're gonna get canceled now.
I know. Yeah, we're not below child labor. And if you believe that, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
God. Jeez Louise. I did have an email, Brooke,
Okay.
and since you were talking about kind of like the training and stuff, I thought maybe we should read it. This is from Ashley. It says, "Hey ladies, hi there. My name is Ashley. I'm a longtime listener and supporter of you both. This is my first time emailing, so sorry if this is long. Brooke is who inspired me to get into CrossFit and has been my love. And it has been you, not you, but
I'm like, oh my
sure
God, really?
your love. I mean, I'm sure that too. It has been my love since 2017. Earlier this year, I was diagnosed with lupus and have had to stop doing CrossFit altogether due to the stress it puts on my body and triggering flare-ups and respiratory issues. I've been catching up on podcasts, and when Brooke first started talking about her hormone and health issues, it brought me to tears hearing about the one who inspired my fitness journey to have issues where she can't train the way she wants to. So just another way that you're an inspiration to me. I've done the Naked program and Dana Lynn Bailey's programming too and love it. Also, y'all def need to do a BTR retreat because I'm dying to go. I live in Nashville, so somewhere close by here would be fun, or even this little place called Shalimar, Florida, between Destin and Fort Walton. It's very specific. Thank you, Ashley.
I've heard that Destin is a pretty cool
It's
place.
good. Amazing food, so much shopping, boating, and jet ski rentals, fishing, and all kinds of stuff. Thank you both again for being so amazing, brightening my days. But yeah. That's
Ashley?
Sweet.
Ashley.
Well, Ashley, thank you so much for emailing in. And you guys, speaking to the listeners.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that it feels really good when you guys, when you talk to me or talk to us in an email, like we are friends. You know, I don't. It just it's. I feel very fortunate and lucky to have people like you, Ashley, that have been with me for a long time, even though we don't know each other in person or personally. To have you pay attention to those things, especially when I'm sharing personal stuff, because I'm hoping that I can help somebody, from sharing my own experience. And it does take a lot to do that. And you don't always get the responses that, you think you might get, or that would be like the most positive. So I appreciate you sending an email and talking about that, because I haven't even really thought about that. And it really does suck.
Yeah, it sucks.
So,
well, and I can't imagine getting it, I mean, we forget about all these people that, are getting these diagnoses of things. And, like there's some of us that are just like, I joke around all the time about like not wanting to work out, but I can work out, and that's the thing too, is just trying to, I guess, with Thanksgiving having just gone and just being thankful that, and reminding yourselves of the things that you can do and how grateful you should be for those things, because I joke a lot about stuff like that, but then you hear somebody going through a struggle like that and think, oh gosh, I mean, I'm not going to stop joking about it, but, but it does remind you that, like I should feel lucky that I can move today, so there's that.
I can't move very well.
Not right now. Not right now, but you will.
You will. Yeah, you're right. I will.
Yeah, you will.
That day might come too soon. Oh no, I feel better. I got to go back.
Oh man.
Wow. Dude, if I've got a massive bruise on my elbow, I'm going to send you a picture. Every time I go to put my elbow on the armstress in this rocking chair, I can't even do it. Feels like I got a big old knot.
Oh, I bet you're going to have a bruise. Speaking of bruises, and you guys aren't going to be able to see this like as you're listening, but I just have to share this with you because my sister, Michaela, fell at work 2 days ago. No, she's fine.
No, she's fine.
She's fine. But it was the bathroom and it's like a step down and it was wet. And she just like literally like limbs went every direction, hit her elbow, pulled her groin.
Oh,
It was the best part about it is that she heard like customers like an aisle over going like, "Are you okay?" And you see her just like, she like pops up and like runs away. And then she was reminded that we have cameras. So she went and found the footage and sent it to us. And oh my gosh.
Oh my
yeah. So many times. Yes. Yes.
Dude, if you can't laugh at yourself, man, that is freak. When you do something ridiculous or stupid, or you fall, or if you maybe look really ugly that day, you know, that is priceless humor you can share with people that
That
you
is,
like.
I mean,
yeah, we'll get it. Like your close friends.
Laughter is the best medicine. Okay, so here, I'm going to play it again. Ready? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys can see it with the glare. Let's see.
Oh,
just ate shit.
Dude.
It's so good.
Just opens the door, takes a step, and just whoop.
Dude, she just whoop. She almost like did the splits. And then she's been doing this like hot yoga crap. People out there are like, it's not crap. I hate it.
She hates it. I've taken her once.
Yeah, dude, I hate the hot stuff.
And it wasn't even hot yoga. It was a hot room. It was kind of hot.
Yeah. Well, okay. Anyway. Yeah. Don't like hot. But so she went to, it was like hot Pilates. Like they do like it's like hot yoga, hot Pilates, hot bar class. So she of course picked to do the bar class that night. And she's like, Jeanna, I could not figure out. She goes, my elbow hurt so bad, my groin. She goes, I couldn't even put my leg up on the bar. And her and Kylie's whole thing is like, you know, they're like kind of like new at doing all this. So they're, you know, they're not quite as good as everybody else. And they haven't worked out for a really long time. So their whole mindset is just keep moving.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. Like, so everyone's doing high kicks, you know, ting, 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 ting. And they're just walking in place. Because at one point, Michaela and I'll just go in the corner and she's like, other people are like putting their leg up on the bar and doing all this stuff. And she goes, we just lay on our mats and just lift our legs up. I'm like, so you're basically just doing your complete own workout. They're like, yeah, but we're still moving. I'm like, oh, that's a great mindset. I love it.
Man, that's it though, you know?
Yeah. Just keep moving.
Just don't stop moving. That's how I felt when I was cycling so much, you know, like some of those climbs, I'm literally on the lowest gear. Like for some reason, it's like I keep searching for a lower gear, and I know that I'm at the end of the rope.
Feet are just going like this, but it's going like this,
and I'm not even close to the top or to a plateau, and I'm just pedaling. And I'm just going, yeah, you know, just keep pushing down, push down, push down, push down, push down. Don't fall, push down.
Oh my gosh!
And then you finally make it. You're like, whoa, man! All right, just keep moving.
Yeah, because you're going like an inch.
Mm-hmm.
You're working hard for every inch. That sounded dirty. That sounded dirty. Such a child. Oh my goodness. All right. Sorry, I just got a notice that I didn't have to come into work.
Nice.
Here I was like so rushed. Something's wrong with the computers. Surprise.
You guys, so we are launching the BTR merch. It is just, you know, it's the beginning. So
how are people going to be able to find it when they come? Finally,
what we'll do, everyone listening, what we'll do is we'll add the link to the YouTube video.
We'll add it
for the website and on there.
Yeah.
So we'll put the link in the link tree, but we'll also have it in the YouTube video. And hey, you guys, just know we are launching it, and we will be announcing
more
it.
Information.
Yes, I will be on my link tree when it's live. We'll post something on IG, and then obviously on the podcast following this one, we will have the URL.
Yes. The
Perfect.
URL.
We're fine.
For generic right now, so I want to make
we're fine tuning a few things because Devin, this is, you know, she went out and she created this baby, and me and Jeanna just saw it for the first time yesterday, and we've been laughing so hard on some of the merch. And then also now we get to have fun with all those times we've said that should be a shirt. Now we're going to make it a shirt.
It'll be a shirt.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right, guys.
I love you guys.
All right. Hey, love you guys.
Hey guys,
Were you
thanks
talking
for
to me or
listening.
them? Hey, we love you guys.
Hey, we love you
everyone.
guys. I love
We
you
love
guys.
you guys.
I love you guys.
I love you, man.
I love you, man.
Love you, man.
Hey, I love you guys.
All right, guys. Thanks so much
Don't forget
for listening.
Don't
review,
forget to-
subscribe. Rate, review, subscribe, 5-star rating, 5-star warning.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Next
All right,
week.
talk to you next week. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.